My doorbell is broken, but it also points like across the way of the it doesn't point out into the yard. Like if I were to put a doorbell, I would put it here. This kind of points to the side. So I'm going to replace this doorbell with a Ring doorbell. We decided to get the Ring Doorbell Pro because it looked better than the other ones. And here's what's in it.
You want me to look at it?
I've unpacked everything. It's supposed to have everything you're going to need, including bits and screwdrivers. Of course, I already see that the bit they have is a Phillips head, and I'm going to need a flathead. Along with instructions, some different cover plates, the camera itself, and doorbell, and the little power sources. I guess you got to hook in there somewhere. Plus the mounting, drilling, hardware. I'm going to start reading directions and get started. Oh, also, because my Ring, or my doorbell, is at the wrong angle.
It faces the wall instead of facing outward.
Yeah, it faces the wall instead of facing the yard. We've got some angled plates that we're going to try to put on there to make it work.
Yeah, we just ordered these on Amazon. We Googled Ring angle or something like that. I can't remember. I'll have to look up the thing. But we probably need the one that's the most angled.
Or in tandem. Important part. Flip the breaker off so you don't get electrocuted. Find your doorbell and remove the cover. Now you look for the one marked front and unscrew it. Connect it to the brown wire on the little connector. Insert it in here and pull it down to connect it. So I've opened this up and I'm getting ready to disconnect the transformer wire and plug it in to this, and then stick this back in and plug both of these wires back onto those screws so it'll have power. I have the brown wire installed in the front area. I'm just going to put the other wire into this part and then put the white wire onto the transformer area. I have the wires connected. I'm going to put this box out of the way, up beside it. Try and keep it out of the way of the mechanical mechanisms that actually make the bell ring. Just put the box back up. Now I'm going to head outside and go install the doorbell itself. It's raining. So there's a little background noise. I'm just going to use my flathead to uninstall my broken doorbell. Take it off the wall. There's two little tiny wires
with a bunch of spiders.
With a bunch of spider webs and yucky things on there. So
and there's a spider.
I'm going to. Where's the spider at?
He's underneath the brick.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's right here.
Back over there?
Underneath the blue thing. There he is. Oh, you probably killed him. Maybe not.
Oh well.
That's him. Poor thing. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to unscrew these and I'm going to pull these out so hopefully I can connect them to the ring, actual ring itself. Because as you saw, those little wires out there on that doorbell were so small, I put extensions on here, and I'm going to, I guess these things, make them go together, and then we'll have the corner piece, so it makes it go out at an angle, and we're going to use the brown cover that's just put on here. I'm going to use that one, and I got to drill some holes. I gotta find that little piece that had the level in it.
Ready?
This is not the little leveler that they give you to measure. This is the angler plate that we're using. It has the holes in different spots. I'm going to line up the hole with one of the existing holes, and you're going to mark the top of the other one, and I'll drill there.
And that's the one that's existing.
Yep. So it's marked, so I'll drill.
Yeah, and if you want to like step back and look at our door, just so you get an idea.
I've already got that.
Oh, okay.
Probably would be better to have a better power drill. I'm just going to use this power drill. I know they work. I got the hole drilled and I put in the little plastic piece anchor. But as you can tell, I started here and it walked over about a couple millimeters. Hopefully it's not too far out of whack. I'll push that in there and we'll go ahead and install it. It looks a little bit off, but hopefully it's not too far out. Have the angle plate installed. These wires are extremely short, so I'm going to hook up a extensions on it. It did walk over a little bit, so it's kind of at an angle. It's not exactly up and down, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I mean, this is plastic, which I'd like it to be. It would be nice if it was metal, but I think it's going to be pretty strong on there anyway. So I'm going to get the doorbell and try and hook up the extension wires and go from there.
Let's try it again.
All right, put the cords in here to these connectors, the little tiny short cords that came out of the wall, connected them to the extensions that came off the Ring doorbell. I'm going to put it. They're still on there, I think.
Yeah, they're still on.
Okay.
No, one of them just fell off.
The connector that came with this kit is a little bit too big for these little tiny wires. So I found another replacement for it. And I'm going to connect these wires, and I'm going to connect the longer wires to the bell itself and go from there. Managed to get both connections on those little tiny wires. And now I'll put on the plate, or actually the bell itself. I'll hook up these wires to the bell and then attach them to this plate. These aren't sticking out. They're secure back behind the ring. And I've got the little screws started to secure it to the back plate. I'll go ahead and put it all the way down and test it. Alright, I'll turn the breaker back on and hopefully it doesn't blow up. Well, it's lit up. Looks like it might work. I'll try the app with it. The bell's not ringing. The bell's not ringing. Be sure to save your package because the app is going to tell you to scan the code, just like that. And I'll go ahead and scan my code.
Your Ring video doorbell is now in setup mode. Follow the instructions in the Ring app to continue.
Alright, you just follow the instructions. Wants to join my Wi-Fi. Here, I'll set that up.
It's now connected to the Ring video doorbell.
Yeah, the app is now connected.
Alright, what are you putting in passwords and stuff now?
Yeah.
This might take a moment. Rome wasn't built in a day.
And it talks to you, saying it's ready to connect to the Wi-Fi. Yep, it says setup is complete. Let's see what else we need to do.
Your Ring video doorbell is now up and running. With Ring, you're always home.
Alright, now how do I make the doorbell ring?
Did it
Is it
ring
ringing
in?
inside?
I don't know. I don't think so because the dogs didn't come barking.
Okay, we'll figure that out. It says someone's at my front door. Yeah, it's not ringing inside. It's going to show us. It's going to show a picture of you holding the camera. And it did. Alright.
Easy. Do I look good?
Hey,
Never got pajamas on.
That's not what I wanted. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You can't see the picture of me on my YouTube video, unless you want me to record your iPad.
So in the app, I was looking over the health because it wasn't making the doorbell ring inside, and it says that the voltage was poor. It's turned off right now, but up here at the top it said that the voltage was poor. So I called customer service. They said find the transformer. I found the transformer, and one of the wires was barely hanging on. So now I'm going to have to strip the wire and reattach it and see if that fixes the problem. Okay, the wire in that little doorbell is so teeny tiny that even my stripper will not strip the wire. So I'm gonna have to find a knife and strip the wire with the knife. Right wire right there. I have it stripped and reattached, and it is tiny. It appears to be on there. The other one appears to be on there pretty good. So I'm gonna power it back up and see if that fixes the problem. Low voltage. And it tells me to call customer support again, which I just sent them an email. And whenever I press the doorbell, it seems to work fine, but the doorbell inside only goes ding instead of both parts of it. So I sent her a picture of my transformer, and I'm waiting on her to call me back. We have it hooked up and it's working. Just a little bit of time on the phone with technical service, and it's recording us right now, or it was here. And I get a alert on my phone, someone's at the door. And I've set up the motion, and the last thing is I'm going to put on the little color.
Oh, just snaps on like that?
Just snaps on,
okay.
So somebody can steal it.
It doesn't, I don't think, what are they going to do with it?
But it's like the angled holder. It's picking up motion again. It's giving me alerts.
Yeah. So we're going to get a new one because something in this thing only rings
my doorbell once. Instead of the ding dong, it just gives me a ding. So they're sending us a new one. Even though everything else works, it doesn't power the mechanical doorbell. They're sending a new one. We'll do an update on see if it works.
Yes, and we checked everything.
Oh, yeah.
And we went through everything that could go wrong. So if you're looking at this video, you can see that everything that could go wrong.
Boom Pals app, like, subscribe, and comment.